Hello everyone, my name is Chenling. Just call me Chenling as well. It is my honor standing there to show my topic with you. Recently, I'm practicing a lot of pieces by Chopin. I'm attracted by the melody and method, even though the background. And also, I found I have some weak points in my practice, and some pieces can help me to solve it. Even it can achieve some goals what I want. So today I want to share my views on some pieces for you. So today my topic is the influence of the Russia uprising on Chopin's piece. First of all, my speech have four parts: background, before the Russia uprising, after the Russia uprising, and second and final one is the impact of Chopin's piece. First of all is background, and this people is Chopin's father. He's a really Polonist French. In 1787, he came to Poland. Even his father really objected this thing, so he deep influenced by Polish culture, and in this thing thought he's have the really independent thought person. After 1719 4 years, and it was have a Poland hero. He have the uprising, but it failure. So Chopin's father be a teacher in Warsaw Middle School. And then it's Chopin. Chopin has a really rich interest in pianist. So in 1816, Chopin is 6 years old, and he have reached the talent to performance the piano and even the composer. And in that time, he began to play the piano. And 18 and 17 to 1880 years, he was 7 and almost 8 years old. In that time, Chopin always came to the ground with his sister, older sister, to see the local artist performance and singer, even the dance. In that time, Chopin really have the rich interest about the Poland local singer and dance. So in that time, he can really to hold the rhythm and the style of the Poland dancer. And in his 7 years old, and he have the first piece is G major Polonaise. In that time, Chopin become the very famous people in the nobility. And in that time, he have the new name named New Mozart. In 1822, Chopin was 12 years old. He started to learn the theory of composition. Some people say the pieces are very not regular and very weird, but his teacher thought Chopin is a genius and really unique. It's really important that Chopin's piece have his style. So in the 15 years old, Chopin had a formal piece named C minor, Randall, Randall in C minor, OP number 1. Actually, in 1826 to 1829, Chopin was 16 to 19 years old. In these years, he came to Warsaw Conservatory to receive some more professional knowledge. In this time, Chopin really enjoy to join some music activity in Warsaw and to attack and communicate with some very famous poets. So in this time, just 3 years, he wrote a large number of pieces. It's really important that in 1829 July, Chopin arrived Vienna. In staying there 20 days, not only just have two concerns and know a lot of knowledge and popular people in music. Example, Chenling. It have really deep influence. And then the second part, before the Warsaw Uprising style, let we see this piece is Polonaise in G minor. It's really famous because in that time Chopin is really youngest, and this piece is not really difficult comparing that in those pieces what Chopin wrote. This piece, although it's minor means not really exciting, very shining. It means a little bit sad. But in that time, Chopin was just 7 years old. It's not. It's I mean just before the Warsaw uprising, so we can see the video. We can see it also is a minor, but it's really exciting piece. So, before the Warsaw Uprising, Chopin style. Also, Chopin style is really close to a minor, but before in the Terrier time, Chopin's pieces also is really shiny, powerful, and exciting. And then it's after the Warsaw Uprising. Actually, not like it's in the war, and the people and a lot of and it served the terrible time. But I really be attracted by Chopin's pieces. In 19th century, I mean after the Warsaw War, Poland was full of terror and darkness. The country was divided 3 times, but the resistance was met with failure again and again. And then recently I'm practicing a piece. This piece is really interesting, and this piece is G flat major. The left hand chord begins with skip, and the right hand is organized by 5 notes. It's D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, and B flat. Let me show you. It is pentatonic scales. a combination of strong Oriental music style and exotic ethnic styles. What impressed me most should be the 23 bars to 33 bars. It has the hidden melody on the left hand to make the mood of music more strong. Is C and C, and add a new note is D flat, and again D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat, A. It is minor second rule, right? Let me show you. Compare the left hand and right hand together. Let me show you. These notes express the strength of hope for victory and patriotic feelings to convey spirit of optimism. The following piece is also one that I'm practicing and is also a masterpiece of the war area. It is Blood, number 23. Let me see the video. So we can see in this part is have some the crescendo and to the really piano and in that way we can see is C minor to the creasing to the top, and we can listen the expression is really sad and express the really emotion. Let we listen another part. This harmony was repeated 3 times. The melody and harmony of this part are the climax of this piece, which makes people feel really touched and brings me into the war to feel their emotions and unyielding spirit at that time. Let we listen the final part. this part, the left hand, right hand always running. Make my emotion flow to their full potential. A gentle transition. A gentle transition again. This piece is my favorite piece. I remembered when I was sophomore, I see a movie. Is the be showed. This piece is be showed in that movie. It gives me a really deep impression. In that time, I told myself I must to practice this piece really well. And actually, in this time, I touch this piece more depth. And this piece also is very difficult, but it gives me a lot of the energy and exciting. Also, tell me some story about that time. So compare the two pieces. The before the Warsaw uprising, most of emotional time is warm, cheerful, exciting, full of young men for love and the future of the earring. Although some sentimental times can be hard, and sad, since our feeling loss causes by the inevitable glue of life. But the overall time is bright and optimistic. And the final part is the impact of Chopin's piece. The first one, in my opinion, is creating a personality Chopin style. I mean, he's just not to create the Chopin's music style, and he also to make some more different is mean harmony, rhythm, and melody, and some another part. And the second one is a distinctive national style. I mean, he always to. I said he always to go the ground with his older sister, so he always resolve some Poland style, the music, melody, and the history, even the rhythm. So his music have the very abundant the Poland style in his music. So it have very obvious the Poland style. So in that way, this part to be the Europe, a lot of the local music style. I mean the like a teacher. And the third one is Chopin. Always to make him very positive. And I mean music style, some like some the etude, blood, and some sonata. I mean, the music genres are improved to unprecedented heights. Um, and the final one is he explored the characteristic of the piano. I mean, he found some character of piano to create the pieces, to found some show point of this piano instrument. So I mean, in this part, I think he are really, that's the reason why I love him so much. Mm, so thanks, thanks for your listening.